Zed, yes! Can we go easy mode? Is that allowed? Because I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even joking. I don't think I've ever beat the game legit. Okay, so basically, right? If you could see my hand movements, it would help as well because I love using hand movements. So basically, we spawn into a desert, right? And we're like, oh no, no wood anywhere. What are we gonna do? Zed's like, oh my god, find a temple. I'm like, what? Never find a temple. Then I spot a village. Perfect. We go straight there, and it was so close. We got all the hay bales, we got all the beds. I was thinking like Ethan here. I was like, oh my god, I remember that he uses beds to go to kill the dragon. So I collected all the beds, right? I got like 7. Then I got like stacks and stacks of hay bales. Perfect. You know, my food is sorted, right? Then we just head down to get the trees, and I'm like, whoa, what is that in the distance? It's the freaking nether portal. Oh my goodness, mind blown. Okay, this is like the greatest setup alive, right? And then I went there, got some armor, gave me even some gold armor, gave me a chest plate, gave me leggings, no, boots, like perfect, right? Okay, now we're like, okay, I can do this. I need to find some iron, get a bucket, so I can, you know, obviously do the nether portal thing, right? We get our bucket, we get our iron. Unfortunately, we totally did on purpose. Might have spilt some water all over the water and all over the lava. So that was gone, right? So then we're like, oh no, okay, we gotta go find lava in a cave, right? Only valid explanation. It was I only needed 3 blocks just to top. The rest of the nether portal was done. So we go a little bit further and then we reach another big cave, but in the distance we also see another village. I know, crazy. We haven't actually gone to this village. What is this story? I'm basically explaining this whole scene. And do you see what I see in this corner right here, Zed? Anyways, we'll get to that. So we didn't see, okay, to be clear, we did not see this lava right next to the nether portal, right? We didn't see this lava at all. And instead, I went over there. Anyways, that's off. Okay, I'm sorry. You couldn't see it because I was like yapping and okay. Anyways, then we went into like a big ass cave, and luckily there was like, there was 4 like different sources of lava. They weren't like a pool. It was just like lava dripping right from like the cave. So we went to get that. On the way there, we picked up some more iron, we picked up some diamonds, and then we got out of the cave. I was like, oh, I need to get lava from back there in the cave where there's a bunch of mobs. So first I'll place my lava that I have already on like a block, you know, near the exit, which just so happened to be right next to water. So then that lava turned into obsidian. I kind of just brushed it off and hoped nobody noticed. So then I was like, oh crap, okay, great. Luckily, there was another piece of lava. Hi, future Speedy here. Ain't no way I walked past another pool of freaking lava and not notice. Okay, so I grabbed that. Then we got our 3 buckets of lava. We were like ready to go back. We went back up. We went back to the to this nether portal. And then we were like, oh my god, okay, did it. I actually did it correctly. Genius. Then we went into the portal, and then we spawned into this like, okay, I don't even know what the biome is. It's all the stones and the lava, the magma everywhere. That one, I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to find a fortress in here or a bastion? How? I look out and I see just a pool of lava, right? A whole pool, and I'm like, what am I going to do? So then I just go the other way, and then I had to cross over a huge pool of lava, and I'm like, like surely, like there's nothing that can hit me off, right? And then halfway through me building, basalt biome, exactly. Halfway through me building, I'm like, Zed was like, no, they're ghasts. I'm like, oh no, and I'm like, okay, I don't care. YOLO, I just have to do it. There's no other way for me to go, right? It was drawing me towards that area, right? So I do that. I build. I was like, damn, I wish I could speed build right now. We made it across, no casualty. We made it to the other biome, the one with the blue trees, right? We made it there, and then I'm like, no, you know, it didn't really lead me anywhere. I'm like, no, more lava. But then I'm like, okay, This is actually I actually learned a lot from you, Ethan. You know, I watched your one of your speed runs, and you're like basically saying how you could have just gone up or something instead of going down, and then there would have been like a clear pathway, something like that. So I thought of that. I'm like, okay, let me just go up. So I just built up, and I got onto another ledge, and then I just walk a little bit, and I see netherrack. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, not netherrack, nether bricks. I'm like, oh my god, is that a fortress? I'm like, whoa, warped forest biome is the one of the blue trees. Yes. See? Okay. So I'm like, oh my god, no, there's no way I found this because I was complaining. I was actually switching out to go to the normal Minecraft because I'm on Luna right now. I couldn't do the pie chart thingy. Wait, no, you should be able to. This is. Oh my god, I could. Okay. Anyways, so I couldn't do it on Luna. Anyways, I switched out to the other one, so I lost all my sight because I'm blind. I have no auto bright anymore. On the normal Minecraft, I didn't have my Optifine. Anyways, we went into the fortress. We found more we found more chests and all that. That was good. And we got some blazes. That was great. Good thing I built a shield before so I can, you know, fight against the wither skellies. Unfortunately we died. That's where you caught up, I think. We died to the freaking wither skeletons. And then okay, this is part of like where you already know already. But like, so oh no, we died. Crap. And like I literally was crashing out before I died because I'm like, I know it's over already. I was crashing out because I couldn't see, so I just put some flint and steel and stupidly, and then I died straight away, so I burnt half my crap. And then we respawned back into the desert. I wish someone could make an animation of this. Like I can see it in my mind, an animation while I have this voiceover. And it's just like me plopping back into the desert, lost, no inventory, no nothing. But I had motivation because I was like, I can do this, right? I can do this. Yeah, unfortunately I saw both deaths. Unfortunately, Ethan, you were there for both. But I was like, no worries. Some loot is still there. This is still redeemable. This seed is so good, I can do this. So I'm like, hey, I know where the village is. I know somewhat where the portal is. We went to the village. Okay, unfortunately, I ransacked the village. I left nothing behind. No wheat, no hay bales, no beds. That's okay. We walked through there. The village was falling apart. There was zombie villagers everywhere. But then I was like, oh my god, where did I go? To try and find another portal. And then somehow just my mind, my body just was gravitating towards this area. I'm like, this way. So I went this way, and then finally, oh my god, I found another portal. Unfortunately, there were mobs everywhere, but we made it. We made a bed. We used the area underneath where we were like building, basically underneath this nether portal where there's like a big hole and where I put like the bed now. Is where I was crashing out because I accidentally poured the water and I was like, surely there's lava under here, surely. Anyway, sorry, I'm jumping in and out a lot. Sorry if it doesn't make sense, but it's a bit hard without the visuals. But I was like, now this is perfect shelter for me to build my little base. So then I built that, got a bed going, and then we were like ready to go to the nether again, right? And we wanted to be, you know, chop because otherwise our items were going to despawn, right? So then we go into the nether and I'm like, okay, I kind of know where we're going. And then I was just like, think like Speedy, right? Think like Speedy. And I thought like Speedy, and I somehow led myself back to the fortress. And then, how are you not tired of yapping? You haven't stopped for 5 minutes. Bro, I'm a yapper. Anyways, and then, this interrupting story time right now, okay? Animated story video. I know, I'm tempted to make it. Yes, please. No, like, if not, I'm literally gonna I'm gonna do it, but just with, like, clips. Because I can see the vision right now, and it's amazing. Okay, and then, yeah, I was like, oh my god, what would Speedy do? And I was like, okay, I probably would build up. And then, boom, I look to the side, and there's a whole netherrack, you know, one block. There's so many, like, hand movements right now. Unfortunately, you guys can't see it, but one block tower. I'm like, oh my god, I'm literally where I was, built up with some wood that I had, and then we found another fortress, and I'm like, oh frick, and I run to my arch nemesis again, the wither skeleton, and I'm like, oh frick, and then the blaze was coming at me, and then my pickaxe broke, and my axe broke, and then And then I ran the wrong way. I'm like, okay, I just gotta run. I ran the wrong way, got hit by 2 wither skeletons. I was like, crap, I have no armor. And then I ran down the stairs and I'm like, oh my god, my loot! It's there! Oh my, I'm at like 3 hearts right now. I'm like, oh my god, I just gotta pick it up. Even if I die again, it's like resets. Surely it resets, you know, the despawn timer, right? So then I get there, I get all my loot, and I think I saw my diamonds disappear right in front of my eyes because right as I got there, the items despawned. So we got there literally just on time. Literally just on time. And then we're like, oh, happy, block off the area so we don't get killed by freaking wither skeletons again. We try to kill Blaze. We're like, oh my god, okay, let's get back onto it, you know. Took a breath and then got back onto the grind. We had to get some. We saw a chicken jockey, golden chicken jockey. And then we killed some blazes, and then we saw like 3 different blazes we could go and kill. Right? So obviously we hop on over, and then we find ourselves falling to our death into lava. The end. Actually, that is not the end. That is not the end. So sad and depressed. I'm like, okay, guys, it's over. It's literally Jover. And yeah, that was basically it. The whole reason I wanted to start that story time was because this goes all the way back to the start where I accidentally messed up the lava, which led me to a side quest over there, to a cave to get lava, when there was lava literally right here this whole time. Literally right there. I literally came from this way. I saw this, messed it up. Okay, I can give you some visuals now. I messed it up, I was like, no, surely not. And I dig, I'm like, dig, please be lava, please be lava. No lava, depressed. I'm like, okay, I'll just act like I did that on purpose and just for the plot, you know. And then I went over here. Over yonder is a village. And then, so now I only realize that there's a freaking whole ass lava pool over here. Oh yeah, that's the end of story time. Hope you enjoyed. How long did I yap? Okay, where's the iron? Iron. That was not that. Okay, I guess okay. I guess I'm just throwing the game right now. I'm just throwing. I'm just throwing for fun now, I think. Like, I enjoy just dying over and over and over and over and having to restart over and over again. I require mod roll on here too. What? Mode? What? Where's Joey? Real? Where is he? The black-haired demon from Saja boys? Oh my god, yes. Guys, someone teach me how to Minecraft, please. Man, I was doing so good until I wasn't. It was for the content. You know, it'd be no fun if I actually beat the game, right? If I actually did a speedrun and I actually was good. I look like no? What do you mean? I'm not dead. What? I'm right here, man. Right here, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the zombies are gone. Don't tell me that the creeper's about to drop in my head. Guys, I'm rage baiting. I'm rage baiting. Someone clip it. I need to turn this stream into like a into a comedy. Oh, I can't do this anymore. All for the content. All for the content, guys. All for the content. Is my stuff even there because I got blown up by a creeper? No, but like surely, honestly, I didn't. Are you? You're taking the piss. Oh my god, my stuff. Back into a hole, please, 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 please. Why there's 3 skeletons on me? Ow! Oh my god, I wanna die. I wanna die again. They're ganging up on me, bro! What is this bullcrap? Back away. Back away. Guys, I think it's time to go to bed. I'll go to bed! I can't go to bed! I can't go to bed! I can't go to bed!